projects, contractors handle both design and construction under a turnkey system, meaning one firm takes full responsibility for the entire project. However, there is often a long gap between the bid announcement and the price adjustment reference date. During this time, costs can surge, but adjustments are limited. This leaves builders to absorb unexpected increases. Industry groups are calling for limited exceptions and more flexible reference date to better reflect market changes. In local news, Chun Jae-soo, the Busan mayor-elect, has pledged to build Busan as a maritime capital, raising interest in creating a maritime vice mayor post. He has promoted a package plan including relocating maritime agencies and major shipping firms and boosting the local economy. The new role will likely replace the current innovation vice mayor, as the law limits the city to 2 vice mayors. If created, it could lead to a major reorganization of maritime-related departments to improve coordination and policy focus. However, changes may not come before July due to legal procedures. A targeted appointment is expected to help drive the reform. Universities in Busan are voicing concern and criticism over ballot shortages during the June 3rd local elections. Student councils at major universities issued statements calling for a full investigation and preventive measures. They stressed that election fairness depends on equal voting rights and said the issue should not be seen as a simple error. They urged authorities to disclose the cause, review procedures, and restore public trust. Some groups said the incident violated basic rights and undermined democracy. Protests and campus posters have followed. Citizens have also gathered outside the local election office, demanding reform. 9 polling stations in Busan received extra ballots. In international news, Iran has stepped up pressure on key Middle East energy routes. A top commander warned that areas from the Strait of Hormuz to Bab el-Mandeb could form a new security belt of resistance. He praised Yemen's Houthi forces and suggested others could join if needed. The warning came as the Houthis launched missile attacks and threatened shipping in the Red Sea. Analysts say Iran may use allied groups to disrupt major routes. The Bab el-Mandeb is a narrow choke point linking the Red Sea and Indian Ocean, handling a significant share of global trade and energy shipments. And now for today's weather. It's currently 21 degrees Celsius. Skies will remain mostly cloudy before clearing later in the afternoon, with fine dust levels expected to stay at good levels. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BEFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Sweet Date with Yoonji Lee. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Hello, lovely sweeties. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Sweet Date. Have you guys ever seen something and thought, wow, that looks expensive, but then realized the price was actually much more reasonable than expected? These days, many people still want something stylish, special, and a little luxurious. But with prices going up everywhere, we also want to be smart about what we buy. That is why affordable luxury is becoming such a big trend here in fashion. It's not about buying the most expensive thing, it's about finding something that feels premium without making your wallet cry. So today, let's talk about the joy of looking good, feeling good, and still making a sensible choice. So with that, let's get Tuesday's Sweet Date started.
슬쩍 들었던 얘기 나름 myth 붉은 꽃은 끝을 보기 전 노을이야 밤이 오면 떨어질 When you're falling like a bee 다시 touch my way 점점 나를 조여와 아마도 미련인 걸까 모든 걸 부정할 집착 까맣게 타버린 불꽃을 let me bloom 따라 뻔히 나를 reject try 운명 따윈 disguise 사져버린다 해도 we'll survive 마지막 밤을 닮은 true true I'm begging you 내 입술을 bite 목마른 날 비우는 SeeYa I'm begging all in you 꼭 피우는 love 얕은 잠에 든 포집라도 기다리다 so that I know full 맘만 갖죠 다치는 건 사소한 걸 시간은 ticking 지금과 바깥 나의 모든 기회 배때토 너만이 나만의 길이 되어 애그러진 꿈이 너를 걸게 된데도 처음에 들릴 거니 너만 곁에 있으면 아무마저 달콤할 걸내 손끝 닿은 적 있었던 빛 영원히 bye 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 Merry go round doesn't go round 모든 걸 부정한 십자 까맣게 타버린 불꽃을 let me bloom 다른 뻔핀 나를 위해 try 운명 따윈 disguise 사져버린다 해도 we'll survive 마지막 밤을 닮은 true true Red live or die give me the chance fade 운명 다 있었어 다시 또 있단 걸 yeah Whoa, give me that 끝까지 뱉은 숨 Whoa I'm begging you 내 입술을 bite 목마른 날 비우는 SeeYa I'm begging all in you 속에 피어난 clue I'm begging you Just bring me now 영원히 나만의 길에 I'm begging all in you 꼭 피워낸 love 얕은 잠에 든 뿐
That was Red Beggin' by Very Very. It came in with a very sharp mood, didn't it? The beat, the vocals, and the overall color of the song all felt quite dramatic. And Very Very is a group that often brings strong movement and detail to the stage, and even through the audio, you can kind of sense that controlled intensity. It's not just loud or fast, it has a kind of stylish pressure that keeps pulling you in. And hello, sweeties. We're live from our studio in Busan this Tuesday afternoon, and welcome to Sweet Date. You're tuned into BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Kijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas, and I'm Yoonji. Hello, guys. We see Travis coming in saying, 혹시 1등? That's right. You are first place. Woohoo! Congratulations. Also, we have Benny coming in saying, hello, Yoonji and all. Hello, Benny. Welcome. Also, we have Drift Monkey saying, wow. What? 축하해요, Travis님. And Travis is saying, hail the number one. Hi, Yoonji and guys. Hello. And also we have Kai님 saying, 안녕하세요, Yoonji and everyone. And Sanghyun님 checking in saying, XX 등. We don't know which ranking you're on the chart, but still, you're my number one. Well, everyone is, right? Thank you guys for checking in with us on this Tuesday. So earlier in the show, we kind of talked about the feeling of wanting something very stylish. I mean, who doesn't, right? And premium, but still wanting to spend wisely. And this idea is now becoming a major trend in the fashion world. Recently, more mid-price everyday brands have been working with premium designers and luxury labels. And the result is clothing or accessories, which Yoonji loves, that carry a high-end mood but come at a much more approachable price. And this trend is often called masstige, a mix of mass and prestige. It means bringing a touch of luxury to products that more people can actually buy. And the reason behind this is very simple. With prices staying very high, many shoppers are becoming more careful. And at the same time, luxury brands want to reach younger and future customers. So everyday brands also benefit because they can add a more premium image to their product. So I guess it becomes a win-win strategy. Consumers get a special design at a better price, while brands get to meet new customers. So on that note, it's now time for today's question of the day. Are luxury items a meaningful part of your life? Or can we just be happy as we are without them? So let me repeat the question once again. Are luxury items a meaningful part of life? Or can we be just as happy without them? In Korean, 명품은 살면서 어느 정도 필요하다 대 굳이 뭐 명품 없어도 아무런 문제가 없다. 여러분은 어떤 쪽이신가요? So send in your answers, guys. Right? I would say we can just be as happy without luxury items, right? But there are some reasons why people tend to buy luxury items. But for those of you wondering, what exactly are those luxury items? So let me list some of the things out for you. It can be those designer fashion and accessories, luxury vehicles for guys out there. I'm sure you guys can kind of relate to this. You want your private jets or yacht or boats, right? Or for women listeners out there, jewelry, right? Like diamonds are a girl's best friend. This is a song I learned in high school choir. I know it's totally out there, but still, yes, something like that. Or luxury homes, right? You want those mansions or penthouse. Or it can be something like luxury collectibles, such as perfumes or artworks that you want to collect, or those rare wines, right? I think luxury and gifts can be exciting, but what else do you think? Like if you are the type that says, we can be just as happy without luxury items, then in that case, what brings warmth and happiness to your life, guys, right? For me, like after a long day, taking off my socks, that just makes my day. Or maybe having a good, decent meal, right? Or having like a peaceful day, having no laundry to do. Or maybe like for the start of the week, having your sip of your iced coffee, something like that, right? So what brings warmth and happiness to your day, guys? So send in your message through pound 9050, that's 샵 9050. It can be short or long answers, but remember each text message costs 101. For free options, we have two ways to reach us. Kakao Talk, so search BEFM or 부산영어방송, add us as a friend, and you can send in your messages there. And we're also live on YouTube, so type in the same name on YouTube and come join us live. Now, with that, while we wait for your answers to come in, we're going to keep the show moving with our next segment. Now it's time for K-pop Dispatch. We catch up on the newest K-pop songs and find out what makes each track shine. First up, we have 봄처럼 그댄 by SeeYa. So this song is from SeeYa's new album, First Again. And it received attention because the members themselves picked it as one of their favorite tracks. Compared to the title song, this one feels warmer and softer. As the title suggests, it has the image of someone arriving like spring, bringing comfort, excitement, and a reason to look forward to tomorrow. And it's a song that highlights SeeYa's vocal blend beautifully with that familiar emotional colors that fans also remember. And next up after the song, we have Stay by SeeYa. So what makes it interesting is that it brings SeeYa's emotional vocals into more of a modern electronic dance sound. So instead of only feeling like a classic ballad group comeback, it has a sharper and more stylish mood to the song. And of course, the song carries a feeling of holding on to someone or asking a moment not to disappear too quickly. It is emotional, but also very sleek and rhythmic. So on that note, here comes two songs back to back. First, we have 봄처럼 그댄 by SeeYa and Stay by SeeYa.
이런 그댄 봄처럼 그댄 내게 다가와 점점 번져가 나를 꽃피게 하죠 행복해 이 말로도 부족해 내일을 더 기대하죠 눈 뜨면 매일 내게 달려와 나를 꼭 안고 사랑한단 말하죠 또 하루의 끝은 나에게 우리 다시 만나요 선이 닿을 듯 말 듯하죠 그 거리가 더 좋아서 이대로 멈춰 있고 싶어 보내기 싫었죠 어쩌면 난 그댈 어쩌면 그댈 찾아 헤맸나 봐요 기다린 만큼 참았던 만큼 이 순간이 소중하죠 봄처럼 그댄 내게 다가와 점점 번져가 나를 꽃피게 하죠 행복해 이 말로도 부족해 내일을 더 기대하죠 눈 뜨면 매일 내게 달려와 나를 꼭 안고 사랑한단 말하죠 또 하루의 끝은 나에게 우리 다시 만나요 꽃잎이 하나여 이 순간을 물들여가 수많은 사람들 속에서 너를 만나고 사랑해서 감사해 눈부신 봄날 내게 다가와 점점 커져가 나를 숨쉬게 하죠 사랑해 이 말로는 부족해 내 마음을 꺼내보죠 어제처럼 들려가 너에게 안겨 사랑한단 말할게 기다림의 끝은 너이기에 우리 다시 만나요 해가 지는 이 거리 붉게 물든 하늘빛 서로에게 기대어 하루의 끝을 감싸네 조용히 번진 온기 말없이도 전해져 너무 좋은 이 순간 시간을 멈추고 싶어 저녁
That was 봄처럼 그댄 by SeeYa and Stay by SeeYa. I gotta be honest with you guys. I am definitely a fan of the group SeeYa, and I was so happy that they're back. I'm sure it's been a decade since they last were together in a group, so I was very happy. And yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And before we keep going, here's today's question of the day once again. Are luxury items a meaningful part of life? Or can we be just as happy without them? 명품은 살면서 어느 정도 필요하다 대 굳이 명품 없어도 아무런 문제가 없어 라는 주의. 여러분은 어떤 쪽에 속하시나요? So send in your message through pound 9050, that's 샵 9050, short or a little story from your day, even a random thought is welcome. Remember, each text message costs 101. You can send in your free message through Kakao Talk, so search BEFM or 부산영어방송, add us as a friend, and you can say hello there. And if you'd like to take a peek inside the studio, we're live on YouTube, so search the same name and come spend this hour with us in the chat room. So I'm going to go over some messages coming in from our sweeties. We have 상윤님 saying, 한 자리 쓰면 된 거죠? Yes, you're in the one-digit ranking, right? Because we have this race going on, I don't know, unseen race, saying I'm number one, checking in, right? I'm number two, right? So I'm sure he's referring to that. And we also have 정부님 checking in, saying 반갑습니다. 안녕하세요. Hello, 정부님. Welcome, welcome. Drift Monkey님 is answering to today's question of the day, saying, must it be clothing related? Yes. Just kidding. Can it be car part related? Of course it can, right? Tell us. So he's saying, oh, you answered my question. Did I give out your answer? I'm sorry. He's saying, I love my classic cars, but given it's my hobby, I always go above and beyond with the parts that I purchase for them. Buy once, cry once is my motto. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, there are so many classic cars out there, right? I'm not supposed to say the brand name, so I'm gonna try to keep it. Those pony cars, right? The old classic cars. I remember, when I was in elementary school, there were these famous cars out in the US, and but the thing was that it didn't have any air conditioning back then. I know it sounds like so long ago, but everybody else had it, but then we had these old car. So it was really tough to survive that sizzling heat during the summer. But I think old classic cars have, that, I don't know, antique look that nobody can copy, right? Excuse me. So anyway, guys, I want your answers to come in. Honestly, I don't know what's happening to my voice, guys. Sorry. Okay, and also we have 상윤님 checking in saying my answer is 굳이 있어도 문제 없다. I don't mind keeping it. I don't think luxury items are essential by default. However, if you want it and as long as you can afford it, why not? I once worked in a management consulting firm and my manager told me that I need to change my ties to look presentable for clients. I used to wear 3 장의 만원 ties, but had to save money to buy Italian ones. How much is it for those luxurious, ties? I'm curious. I remember buying one tie for my dad at the department store, but then it cost about 3만 원 for one. Was it because it was on sale? Okay, but anyway, wow, I don't know how it is in the business world, but I guess you have to wear those fancy ties for your clients. Oh, I didn't know that. Is there a difference between those cheap ties and expensive ones? I'm curious. Maybe it's something about the design. Let's read one more message. We have Travis saying, I don't own any luxury brands. Honestly, I'd feel a bit uncomfortable wearing them because I'm worried it might look like I'm trying to show off. Yeah, if it says in a bold letter, right? L, dang, it's in a bold, huge letters. I mean, I don't know, for me, if I were to wear that, I don't even have those, but if I were to wear that, I would be kind of embarrassed. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, I think for some people, it might feel a bit uncomfortable for them, right? Yes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages, MPK님 and Siwanduni. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to read some more messages throughout the show. But before we bring in our guest, we're going to go listen to the song Only by 이하이.
Be my only one 이렇게 부르고 싶은 이름 내 곁에 손을 잡고서 같이 걸어요 비가 오는 밤에도 외로웠던 낮에도 그대와 난 빛깔을 내게 가득 칠해줘요 내가 더 잘 알게요 이렇게 같이 있어준다면 No I believe 라라라라 부르는 노래 자꾸 자꾸 찾아 헤매이던 말할 수 있어 그렇게나 말하고 싶어 Say I love you 쉬고 싶은 밤에도 바쁘던 아침에도 그대 내게 쉴 곳을 마음속에 마련해요 내가 더 잘할게요 그 맘을 내게 나눠준 찾아 헤매이던 그대와 my 내 사랑 be my only love my only one 그대를 보면 기대고 싶어 가지고 싶어 이 사랑이라면은
Welcome back, everyone, to Love Psychology 101. I made a squeaky voice. And with me is Jimmy.
Yay, Jimmy in the house.
Woohoo! How's our Dr. Love doing on this Tuesday?
I'm doing good, and then you guys just made my day because I'm smelling this burger.
Oh,
Yeah.
his favorite burger.
Yeah, it's hanging here on my mic.
Yes, it's kind of dangling. PD님 brought in this burger.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a real burger, so I was like, oh my gosh, this is a torture. But then it was a fake burger,
It
kind of
is.
smelling like a real one.
But it does look like
yeah,
real though.
and you can
Yeah.
smell the butter here.
Right. It's like butter everywhere.
Yeah, but how's everything going with you?
Everything's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love coming to the studio to meet up with you and then, share this great topic of the day and stuff. So it's good.
Ooh, I can't wait to get into our first topic.
For sure.
But before that,
Yeah.
I gotta get your answer for question of the day.
Okay.
Are luxury items a meaningful part of your life, or can we be just as happy without them? What do you
Well,
think?
honestly speaking, I used to love those luxury goods. Like no lie. Like especially like late, teenage years up to like late 20s. I was really obsessed with it.
Oh.
Like honestly. And then I bought a lot of them. And I still do have. And then like thankfully, I learned a lesson in such an early stage.
Oh.
Since I started to like collect
yeah.
those limited items, and luxury goods in those early era. So I kind of got over it now at this stage. So I feel luckier because if I kind of like fell for it now, I'm
He went
gonna be bankrupt. Like honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, question for guys though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there are lots of guys who love like luxurious
Yeah.
cars
Right.
or watches.
Yeah.
How about for you? What did you spend your
There
money?
are, I mean, same thing with probably women's too, but there are stages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. At first, I mean, when we are teenagers, we cannot afford to have like those luxury
Yeah,
cars. We just kind
True.
of put that on like, wish lists.
Yeah.
But that's why we start with like those limited editions, like small like rings or necklaces or belts, or shirts. So you guys probably agree with me. But when we are like maybe in universities or early 20s, I used to try to show off myself with like huge logos.
Oh, the one I talked about.
But that's why I got over it. Nowadays, I try to hide as much as I could or just try to purchase them that are without like showing logos.
Oh, so
Yeah.
like back in the days, you have your shirt on today. So when you open up your shirt, there
like,
used to be like a huge, right, flashy logo.
Yeah.
But then nowadays you
Now,
cover
no.
it up. Do you have your logo shirt underneath?
No, nothing. It's plain.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to go with plains now. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess everyone's been there, right? At
For
one
sure.
point in their life.
Yeah.
Right, but today, I heard today's topic is related to something smaller.
It is.
Right?
even smaller than small.
It's like nanometer
Yeah.
small, right?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today in Love Psychology 101?
Yeah, today's topic is basically about why small gestures feel bigger than grand romance. 거창한 이벤트보다 작은 표현이 더 크게 느껴지는 이유에 대해서 얘기해보고자 합니다.
All right. So, how about for you? Do you like the big events or those small gestures?
Well, same thing. Back in those early eras,
What
I used to
happened to
like. I used to love everything big.
yeah.
Like show off.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Like do an event for your past.
Yeah.
Exes, yeah? Oh.
Like birthday parties used to be like, such a huge event.
Oh, PD님 just screen captured. So I'm sure he's going to make an AI image.
But nowadays, like microman's. I would go for that.
Oh, okay. I mean, so we're going to get into our part one.
Yeah.
What would be the first reason that people are loving these small gestures?
The first reason micromance feels powerful is that small gestures feel much personal. And a big gift can be nice, but a small action shows like, oh, I know you, can feel even warmer. Like, for example, someone remembers you, get cold easily and brings an extra jacket or blankets or they send you a song because it reminded them of you. And that says, oh, I notice you. That feeling is very important.
Right. If you say like, you're kind of shivering and nobody like reacts to that, and that might not feel very loved. Right?
For sure.
You're saying like, oh, I'm cold too. Sorry. 그쵸?
맞아요.
그러면 안 되죠.
안 돼요.
So I guess it's not about the size of the action. It's about whether the action kind of feels specific to me.
For sure. A small can say, I see you. And for many people, that is more romantic than anything expensive.
That totally makes sense, right? Being noticed is a very deep kind of love.
Yes. And people want to just to feel chosen and not just impressed.
Right. So now, first reason that the small actions feel powerful is because it feels personal. Now, moving on to our second reason, what would be another one that these tiny gestures matter?
Small actions build trust over time. And as you know, like those trust. Or believe in your partner or somebody who you're seeing.
Right.
It cannot just happen in a day.
Yeah,
it
so
takes
true.
time. So one big romantic day is nice, but love is not only made on those special days. It is built on normal days too. When someone keeps showing like care in those small ways, your heart to start to relax, and you think, oh, this person is steady, and this person remembers me, and this person cares about me. 그래서 작은 행동은 시간이 지나면서 신뢰를 쌓아주고요. 특별한 날에 그런 거창한 큰 이벤트도 좋지만 사랑은 평범한 날에 반복적인 배려 속에서 더 단단해질 수 있는 거라고 생각합니다.
Right. Oh, wow. That's a wonderful way to put it.
Yeah.
So I guess love is not just like one big moment. It's many small moments stacked together, right?
Yeah, exactly. A relationship is like a jar. Every small kind action is like adding one coin. And over time, it becomes something valuable.
Right. And we have a message from our sweeties, your self-name, saying, maybe that's why it's not about getting validation from others, but more about respecting me and showing real sincerity. Oh, the person's right on point, right?
Yeah,
Or-
makes sense.
Yeah, so to kind of make this more entertaining, guys. Okay, I know that we have our mini skit ready, but still, I wanted to do something fun for our listeners and for Jimmy.
Yeah.
So I brought in this balance game, okay?
Ooh, okay.
And now-
sounds exciting.
Yeah, Jimmy and you guys have 3 seconds to answer to this question, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to do the countdown.
All right.
We have 3 questions, all right?
3 questions.
So I hope that you guys send in your answers, all right? So here's our first one.
Yeah.
The person writes you 10-page love letter versus they peel shrimp for you for the rest of your life. Which one?
Peel
3
shrimp for me for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. Oh.
If it was like maybe 2 or 3 pages long, I would probably have chosen the handwritten letter. But 10 pages? Takes too long.
Oh, 10 pages.
I don't think I'll be able to be attached to it. I'll be like, taking out my cell phone and then let AI just generate it and then, hey, summarize it for me.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
okay.
2-3 pages though, I would definitely read those and then feel touched. I'm just being 100% honest.
Okay. Oh, I like the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. What about for you guys? Okay. Here's our second one. The person would fight 100 people for you versus they'd call the restaurant because your order was wrong. Which one? 3.
Oh, they called
2.
the restaurant because my order was wrong.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, why is that?
I don't want my partner to fight with like 100 people because of me because it will drain them too. And that stress would toss over me.
Seriously? Oh, but if your order went
Yeah.
in wrong and
Yeah.
your partner fought for that,
Yeah.
would you be okay?
Yeah, why not? It's like, let them, give me the right menu.
Oh, okay. All right, here's our last one, okay?
Yeah.
Someone who gives you butterflies versus someone who lowers the TV volume because you fell asleep. 약간 설레게 하는 사람 대 자고 있을 때 TV 볼륨을 낮춰주는 사람. 3.
Nowadays, the
2.
second one.
Oh.
If I was in college, I would definitely go for those butterflies. But yeah, now I would just rather, go for the second one.
Oh, I see.
Because that feels real. Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, rather than like fantasizing.
Yeah, so I guess, like relationships often become more solid through
For
those
sure.
little gestures.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess, Jimmy falls
was
into the
fun.
second category.
I want to do more.
Your self-name is saying second one. It is really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, right? Let's say that you're drooling while watching your favorite TV show and someone kind of turns down the volume for you.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that is,
That's
right?
lovely.
So I guess you did your image making.
Oh yeah, you caught me.
Yes. So anyway, guys, we're going to hit pause right here. And when we come back, we're going to talk about more of this topic. And here is 말도 안 돼, For Real by iKON.
Yeah. Good morning, love. 같은 붓기쳐 또 너의 미소로 아침에 연걸 알아. Wanna let you know 세상은 모든 걸 너의 아름다움은 지구에는 없단 걸. 나만 알고 나만 보고 나만 갖고 싶어. Nonsense 말이 안 돼 이런 너가 내가 아는 사람 중에 있던 것부터.
바라만 봐도 기분이 좋아져 네가 웃을 때 세상이 밝아져 Girl you are so beautiful more than you ever know 넋을 놓고 있다가 또 말도 안 돼 어쩜 이리 예쁜 사람이 세상에 있나 매일 네가 내 옆에 있다는 사실이 믿어지지 않아 말도 안 돼 말도 안 돼 말도 안 돼
You so sexy, you so wild, drives me crazy. Hot time body, goddamn right, we wonderful car like Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die. 미급해면 지옥도 온상이 돼. 시간을 돌려 내 사춘기에. You know I like it like that. Why not, baby?
바라만 봐도 기분이 좋아져 네가 웃을 땐 세상이 밝아져 Girl you are so beautiful more than you ever know 넋을 놓고 있다가 또 말도 안 돼 어쩜 이리 예쁜 사람이 세상에 있나 매일 네가 내 옆에 있다는 사실이 믿어지지 않아 말도 안 돼 말도 안 돼 말도 안 돼 거치한 여름밤의 꿈 같아 yeah. 이 여름이 지나면 꿈처럼 사라질까 봐 겁이 나 실감이 안 나 내 옆에 네가 날 보며 웃는다 이 세상 가장 예쁜 말들이 있다면 내게 말해주고 싶어 말도 안 돼 말도 안 돼
Welcome back, everyone. That was 말도 안 돼, For Real by iKON. And you're listening to Sweet Date. And we are in the middle of our Love Psychology 101 segment with Jimmy joining
Yay.
us. Yes. So before the break, we were kind of talking about why small things feel meaningful in love. And to this or not to this, we have some messages coming in. So would you like to read some of the messages for
Oh
us?
yeah, I really like this one. This person is being like 100% honest.
Yeah.
So yourself, Nim says, appearances definitely matter because first impression lasts a long time. No one can overlook the power of looking sharp in professional settings. So I think I need luxury items.
Oh, I guess. Oh, wow. That's an interesting point.
Right.
Also, we have Jenny Loves Music saying 명품이 퀄리티가 높고 이쁘기는 합니다. 하지만 나와 어울리는 명품이 아님 아무것도 아님. 오히려 그 물건만 보이게 되죠. 나의 한도 내에서 내가 소화할 수 있는 물건이 편한 것들이 좋아요. So, without going, over exceeding your boundaries, if you are sticking with what you have and the amount that you're comfortable with, then it would be okay, right?
Yeah, 굉장히 현실적인 얘기인 것 같고요.
Right.
근데 PK님 얘기 너무 좋아요. 내 가치가 명품으로 바뀐다면 물건의 명품 여부는 크게 중요하지 않다고 생각해요.
Oh, this
yeah.
kind of like, it's similar to my mindset too.
I know.
Yeah, because if your inner self kind of shines through, then
sure.
you might glow without even those materials, right?
That's nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
but still, I want
See?
some.
Yeah.
But I was like looking at this watch, but I liked it because why am I mumbling? I liked it because of the design. But after, Jimmy's giving me the look. Okay, whatever. Yes, but I liked it because of the design.
Okay.
So if they had it like an affordable luxury version, then I would definitely go for it without paying those, $10,000.
Enormous amount of
Yeah.
price. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
yeah.
And then once you become valuable and like what else do you need?
Yeah, so true, right? Yes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. And so today we were kind of talking about the small gestures that mean a lot more than those grand gestures. So now, coming back to the reason, why do some big romantic gestures feel empty though?
Because big actions can sometimes be about the show and not the person. A huge event can look romantic, of course, but if the person does not listen to you on normal days, it may not feel real. And for example, someone brings a giant bouquet, but they never remember what matters to you. And that can feel confusing. 결국은 큰 이벤트가 항상 깊은 사랑처럼 느껴지지 않는 이유는 때로 그 행동이 상대를 위한 것이 아니라 그냥 보여주기 위한 그런 하나의 쇼 같은 것 때문인 거죠. 평소에는 잘 듣지도 않으면서 큰 이벤트만 한다면 오히려 공허하게 느껴질 수도 있을 것
I've
같아요.
actually seen a couple do this like in college.
It actually happened to you, right?
No! Come on. Okay. You want to fight?
No.
Go upstairs?
Yeah, no.
Just
okay,
kidding.
so?
Yes. But I mean, this couple, like, they always got in this argument. But then this guy would do a big event for the girl. And at that moment, they felt like, oh, that's so sweet of you. But then, they turn around and get in an argument again. Because they don't, like, solve that actual problem behind this, right?
Yeah, 맞아요. 그냥 그 잠깐만 지나가려고.
맞아.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? Or someone around you?
Yeah. When I was in, in my early stages of my life,
What
yes.
happened to you?
Because been there, done it,
Yeah.
I'm over it.
There's like a big transformation in his life, so I'm
we
definitely
should, we should one day really talk about it,
what
on
happened
a
to
podcast
Jamie?
show.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Yeah.
So I guess the question here is not like how big or grand was it? The actual question we should ask is, did it feel like me?
Yeah, exactly. Romance works best when it matches the person receiving it.
Right. So I guess that's important. And I mean, some people, we actually love surprises. No offense to those people. But some people feel stressed by them.
Yeah, I mean, right. A good romantic gesture should make the other person feel loved, not trapped.
So true. Right. So, I mean, there are some people who have like those antennas and they're very attentive to details. But on the other hand, there are some people who are more oblivious or slow to notice the details. So for people in the second group, how can they start practicing this kind of micromance in everyday life?
Oh, that's such a great question. Start by just noticing small details and what makes your partner tired or what makes them smile or what do they always forget or what little thing make their day easier. And then just to do one small thing at a time. and send a short message
Oh.
and bring their favorite snack or give them quiet time when they need it and just ask about something they mentioned last week.
Okay.
네, 맞아요.
So for guys out there who aren't very noticing about those little details,
Yeah.
from now on, keep your eyes wide open like a meerkat, right?
Yeah.
And try to look around, okay?
People don't change at once. That's why just start with those small things.
Yeah.
Maybe like send those romantic messages, you know,
And
a day.
if, for instance, if Jimmy were to drink this coffee and spill it, kind of drool it on his face, look out for him and try to prepare a tissue, right?
Yeah.
All those kind of stuff.
Those small gestures. Yeah,
right.
why not?
Those matter,
Yeah,
right?
those
But before that, try not to spill anything in the studio.
Yeah.
Right. So for our listeners, Jimmy, what would be our final takeaway for today?
Yeah, a small love is still love. A tiny message, a remembered details, or a quiet act of care can mean more than just a huge, gigantic event. So big romance may impress the eyes, but small romance often touches the heart.
So true. So I guess sometimes it just needs attention. And to this, we have yourself-님 saying, PK님 의견, indeed. Elegance is not being noticed. It's about being remembered. And this was from Armani. Ooh, it's a quote. And the person saying, anyone can make an effort for a big event, but what really matters in how we act every day.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Definitely.
true, right? So thank you
sure.
for sending in your message, guys. And thank you once again, Jimmy, for coming into our studio and sharing such a fun topic with our listeners.
Yeah, I had such a great time. Look forward to meet you next week.
All right. And that's going to do it for the first hour, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're going to go listen to one more song. And here is 흰수염 고래 by YB.
작은 연못에서 시작된 길 바다로 갈 수 있음 좋겠네 어쩌면 그 험한 길에 지칠지 몰라 걸어도 더딘 발걸음에 너 가는 길이 너무 지치고 힘들 때 말을 해줘 숨기지 마 너는 자가 아니야 우리도 언젠가 흰 수염 고래처럼 헤엄쳐 두려움 없이 넓은 세상을 살아갈 수 있는 그런 사람이기 더 상처받지마 이젠 울지마 웃어봐 너 가는 길이 너무 지치고 힘들 때 말을 해줘 숨기지
안녕하세요. 셰프 에드워드 데이입니다. 빨리빨리. 한국 사람들은 이 말을 입에 달고 살더군요. 하지만 바쁜 걸음을 멈추는 모습에 놀랐습니다.
제가 들어드릴게요.
여기 앉으세요.
May I help you?
모르는 사람끼리 서로 존중하고 배려하는 모습을 보며 이게 대한민국이구나 생각했습니다. 가장 빠른 나라 대한민국에는 가장 따뜻한 멈춤이 있습니다. 공익광고협의회.
The time is now 1 o'clock.
어쩐지 궁금해 자꾸 생각나 널 알아야겠어 Think about you, thinking about you 모르게 홀린 듯 눈길이 가지 거기 기다려 Want you baby, need you baby 하나부터 열까지 굳이 말해봐 내가 너로 가득 차 있게 그래 열부터 백까지 다 해봐 좀 왜 이래 내 맘을 맞춰봐 어디로 가는지 I'll make you cry 천천히 다가가 내 마음속에 말 안 해도 알지 조용히 들어와 내 마음속에 내게만 보여줘 네 맘은 어떤지 어지러울지 몰라 녹을지도 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 가릴지도 몰라 운명일지 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 내 맘 알지 내 맘지 You got it all 마마마마마 sugar bomb 뭔가 좀 통하는 느낌이 오지 더 알고 싶어져 Think about you, thinking about you 온갖 생각이 들어 혼자 널 안고 싶어 모자 사랑을 줘 More, 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 more 내 순간 countdown 시작하자 now 1, 2, 3 달콤한 그 말 기다리잖아 천천히 다가가 내 마음속에 말 안 해도 알지 조용히 들어와 내 마음속에 내게만 보여줘 네 맘도 같은지 어지러울지 몰라 녹을지도 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 가릴지도 몰라 운명일지 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 내 맘 알지 내 맘지 You got it all 마마마마마 sugar bomb 그렇게 계속 와줘 내게로 그렇게 계속 와줘 내게로 주문을 걸어 너에게 달콤한 내 정신 못 차릴 때쯤 Welcome to my candy shop What can I get for you? 어지러울지 몰라 녹을지도 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 가릴지도 몰라 운명일지 몰라 Say something sweet 마마마마마 sugar bomb 내 말 알지 내 맘지 You got it all 마마마마마 sugar bomb
That was Sugar Pop by 우주소녀. Just from the title, it already sounds sweet and the song really gives you that bright, fizzy feeling. It feels like opening a cool soda on a sunny afternoon, light, fun, and instantly refreshing. And 우주소녀 has always that like sparkling charm, and this track brings out a playful side that makes you want to smile without thinking too much. A sweet little energy boost for our Tuesday afternoon. And now we're stepping into part 2 of today's sweet date, and we've got a nice mix waiting for you guys. We're going to start off with bite-sized banter with Andrew joining us with his mini skits, so listen out for those little moments. And after that, we'll move on to Screen Bites, where we pick up useful English expressions from the scenes in movies and TV shows. Later on, we're going to turn the energy up this afternoon with Flashback segment, bringing back Korean dance hits from the 90s and 2000s. But before all of that, we're going to check in once more with today's question of the day, which is, are luxury items a meaningful part of your life, or can we be just as happy without them? 명품은 살면서 어느 정도 필요하다 대 굳이 명품 없어도 아무런 문제가 없어요. 여러분은 어떤 쪽이신가요? So what do you think? Is a little luxury a nice reward in your life, or are we perfectly fine without it? So send in your text message through pound 9050. That's 샵 9050 and text message cost 101. And you can send in your photos too. And for free options, we have Kakao Talk. So search BEFM or 부산영어방송. Add us as a friend and you can send in your free messages. As well as YouTube. So type in the same name, BEFM or 부산영어방송 on YouTube. And click the live stream button and you can come join us in the chat room. All right, so we have lots of messages coming in today. We have 상윤님 saying, now I don't need to wear ties, suits, and just kicking flip-flops. Much better. Ha 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 ha. Wow, I see. That is happiness right there for me, right? Like the moment you get back home and you get in your sweats. Well, I'm in my sweats right now. My apologies. But when you get in your sweats and you take off your socks, right? It just feels like heaven right there. I remember the time in the States, I normally wore flip-flops, but that's somehow like, I guess the cultural difference makes it kind of impolite to wear flip-flops to church on Sundays, right? So yeah, I once wore flip-flops to the peak of the mountain. And my friends were like, are you crazy? Because I took a picture there. And yeah, I went up the mountain with my flip-flops because I was very comfy in those. But in Korea, I think it's slightly different. I'm not used to wearing flip-flops here because I guess, you know, I've adapted my life here in Korea. But anyway, yeah, so he's wearing his comfy clothes. Maybe he's working at home, right? But still, thank you, Sang-Yuni, for checking in with us and all your sweet messages. And we also have Kai-Nim saying, I don't think luxury items are very important. Happiness and health matter more. Luxury items can make people happier, but I've also seen people who own a lot of them and still aren't truly happy. Oh, wow, this is so true, right? I mean, people who have like actually gained all the fame, popularity, wealth, I think like some people are still happy with those, but like some other people are not like fully content with what they have, right? So I guess we have to learn our lesson to be content with whatever we have in front of us, right? But still try to progress more in our lives. And Siwan Dunim is saying, if someone gives me a luxury item as a gift, I'm definitely using it. It's just a bit too expensive for me to buy myself. So true, right? But the deal with this is that when someone gives you like a luxurious item and you feel like, oh, I need to pay back someday, right? I don't know. For me, like I would feel the burden behind it. Right. But I mean, it's this gesture that matters, right? Also, Travis is saying, 그리고 말 그대로 필수품이 아닌 사치제잖아요. 없어도 문제 없다고 생각해요. So I guess it's not like the necessities for him, right? Without it, it wouldn't be a problem. And yourself, Nima, is saying, I think it's important to dress or carry a luxury item to impress when I attend formal gatherings. Yeah, when you go to like wedding, someone's wedding, or, you know, I don't know, to funerals? I'm not sure. Well, I've seen lots of people like having their luxurious bags with them, or, you know, those suits that look kind of luxurious. But I mean, you know, their taste. So I guess, yeah. And I'm going to read one more message from Jinli-님. Hello, Jinli-님. Saying, if you rate it based on design and quality with lowering the price, would it still be counted as luxury items or no? Would price and branding lead up as what we call luxury? I don't need any luxury because I make my choices based on design and quality. Oh, I see. Wow, that's a good rhetorical question to ask to our listeners too, right? I mean, price and branding, those kind of, I think they kind of lead up to what's considered as luxury here, right? But still, we would, if we make our choices based on design and quality and our current status, I think what would be the problem here, right? Yes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. And Travis is saying, Yoonji must be a hiking master. I am. I'm not, right? Maybe I got blisters. Who knows, right? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your messages. And before we move on to our next segment, we're going to go listen to this amazing song. Here is 어땠을까 by Psy featuring 박정현.
내가 그때 너 잡았더라면 너와 나 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 너 안아줬다면 어땠을까 Yo, check 나의 옛사랑 가끔 난 너의 안부를 속으로 묻는다 그리고는 혼자씩 웃는다 희미해진 그때 기억을 빈잔에 붓는다 잔이 차고 넘친다 기억을 마신다 그 기억은 쓰지만 맛있다 그 시절 우리의 도수는 거의 웬만한 독주보다 높았어 보고 또 봐도 보고팠어 사랑을 해도 서로에게 고팠어 목 말랐어 참 우리 좋았었는데 헤어질 일이 없었는데 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 널 안아줬다면 너와 나 지금까지 함께 했을까 우리 같이 꼴딱 밤새 맞지 않았지 홀딱 잠게 창문을 닫지 우리는 마치 창밖의 참새처럼 잠들기 싫어하는 애처럼 초등학생처럼 아무도 없는데 아무도 모르게 아무도 못 듣게 귀 속에 말을 해 그 시절 우리의 온도는 거의 저 밑에 적도보다 높았어 썩났어 감기도 아닌 것이 열났어 온몸에 어디든 귀를 갖다 대면은 맥박 소리가 귓가에 그날의 너의 소리가 마지막에 널 안아줬다면 너와 나 지금까지 함께 했을까 눈앞에서 살진 않지만 눈 감으면 살고 있다른 사람 품 안에서 같은 추억하면서 어땠을까 곁에 있진 않지만 내 몸이 기억하고 있다른 사람 품 안에서 같은 추억하면서 어땠을까
왜 그랬을까 그땐 사랑이 뭔지 몰랐어 사랑이 사랑인 줄 몰랐어 혼자서 그려본다 헤어지지 않았더라면 어땠을까 내가 그때 널
잡았더라면 너와 나 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 널
Happy Tuesday. And of course, for Taco Tuesday, we have our taco guy, Andrew. Hello.
I need to eat some tacos today.
Same
I
here.
need them. I need them in my life.
At this point, guys, we are filming and we are both so hungry.
Yeah, if you hear a grrr, it's not a dinosaur. It's my belly.
That always happens to me on the show.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that listeners can't hear us, right?
It was funny when you say that. Like, Pete and him used to be the producer for another show. This is with Laura, another host here. I'm sure our listeners know as well. And it was from like, I believe it was like 10 to 12. And we would talk about food. My segment was about food.
Yeah.
And I would never eat before I came in. And it'd be like, Laura would be always looking at me like, was that your belly? And I'm like, yep, I'm going straight to get some lunch right after this. It's hilarious.
That happened during our live show with Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff was like giving me this look. His eyes got bigger, right?
Because the microphones are really good. They're great at cutting out background noise, but when you're like your belly's pretty close to the microphone, it's all right.
Yes.
I love
All
this.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, today we're gonna be talking about being adults.
Adults.
Yes. Oh, so let's get into today's skit and talk about it.
Sounds great.
All right.
Today, I'm going to be a responsible adult.
Finally. Just kidding. Oh, that's great. What's first?
Laundry, bills, cleaning, cooking, and some exercise.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I made a list.
Okay.
Finally.
That's impressive. All
Yeah.
right. So what have you done so far?
I made the list and,
And?
bought a new notebook for the list.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stop there.
And you got a nice pen there.
Got a pen.
Right?
So my planning stage looks very professional. Book, logbook, book, whatever you want to call it, and a pen. Doing pretty good.
That is peak adulting.
I'm adulting, people.
Right. So coming back to today's question, guys. What's the hardest part about being an adult?
Ooh, tough question.
어른으로 사는 게 어렵다고 느껴지는 가장 공감 가는 순간은 언제인가요? So that's our question. I mean, still nowadays, I feel like I'm not an adult.
I think it's also, I know we are different generations, but I feel like from maybe even when I was born as well, but it is kind of like, if you talk to anyone born before like 1980, I feel like their idea is a little bit different than say what mine and yours would be. Because I feel like everyone just wants to be a kid.
Oh,
you
so
know?
true.
It's a little bit different.
Don't you just feel like you're still in your uni?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I hear that every day from my wife. You're still just a kid. I'm like, hey, you married me.
But whenever like wives have children, they say they're raising one more child in their house.
Well,
right?
that's my house. My wife says I have 4 boys. It's my 2 kids, me, and my dog. And
your
she's
dog?
like, I'm surrounded by all these males.
Right. But I mean, there must be some parts in our lives where we
Sure.
feel like, oh, it's still so tough. Even though we're an adult,
Yeah.
it's so tough being an adult.
I think for a lot of people, and this is like, this is maybe last week now, we talked about phone bills and stuff like that.
yeah.
I think bills are the biggest one. Bills are the biggest one because once you get something in your name, it affects you, not your parents. So even if you need to go back to your parents and ask for money, that's still an adulting thing you need to do. You need to go and ask somebody for some help. So I feel in that sense, when you need to pay bills, for me, that's one of the biggest things.
the burden's on our shoulders.
Yes.
Oh, right. For me, having the responsibility in that sense,
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of related. Or realizing that my parents are getting older.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. That's one that kicks in. One of the ones for me, and this is, I won't tell the whole story because if I do, I think my son will, he'll kick me when I get home. But my son did something that was not the best thing. He may have stretched the truth a little bit, meaning he didn't tell us everything. And I used this line. I said, Eden, I'm not angry at you. I'm disappointed. And I don't think he got it. Where like how, like for me, I was like, I've turned into my father. Rick Murphy, I'm you at heart.
But how did he feel about that? Like
He felt upset. He was upset that I was disappointed in him for not telling us the truth and things like that. But it all, you know, everything comes out in the wash. It was all right. It was a learning experience for everyone. You know, him and us. So yeah, it was okay.
I think those words may be even more harsh than just saying I'm angry or I'm upset, right?
Yes, 100%. I remember because my dad, it was like my mom was around the house a lot more than my dad. He worked a lot. So when it came to discipline, it was always my mom, and it was always the threat. Do you want me to call your father at work? And if that was the case, because he would have had to leave whatever he was doing at work and come to the phone. You would not want that. And then I remember whenever it was school related stuff, it was always my dad who would talk to us. And I remember I failed a class, or no, didn't fail. No, maybe I did fail a class, or I got a really bad score on like a mid report card or something. And then my dad, my mom told him, and he picked me up to go. He took me to a hockey game that night. And I was like, what's going on here? This is some reverse psychology stuff. He's getting into my head. Didn't mention it the whole time.
That's scary.
We left the game, and on the drive home, he mentioned it and brought it up.
Did you know that he was like meant to say that?
No, I did. I was like, did my mom lie to me and not tell me that he knew but didn't know? And then we had like an adult conversation about it, but he's like, I'm more disappointed than angry. And I was like, oh my goodness. Because he worked so hard for the family and to do everything. But yeah, so it was kind of like one of those moments. But back to being an adult, sometimes for me, it's being a parent and being put into situations that now I realize what my parents went through or what I put them through. And yeah, I'm just like, was I that bad? Did I do this?
I guess, you know, you have to be in that kind of situation to actually like become an adult,
Sure,
right?
yeah, definitely.
Yes. So I guess for me, I have to still grow up in that sense.
Yeah, or it's like dealing with banking things.
So
or
true.
making phone calls about tax-related stuff. These are all things that as, you know, a kid or maybe even in university, your parents do for you. Or they'll point you in the right direction. You know, but then when I moved halfway across the world, and you've lived in other places as well, it becomes really real very quick.
Until you actually do it yourself,
Yeah.
right? One thing I want to like mention is friendships. I guess like as we grow up and become an adult, I guess friendships change, or I guess the situation kind of change,
Definitely.
which affects our friendships, right?
And also you realize who are your true friends. And that kind of like puts me in a direction of something else. Somebody that when I was younger, my sister, we weren't good friends and we were at each other's throats all the time. And as I grew up, I realized how much she really meant to me. And now we are like, I don't know if she would say we're best friends, but I confide in her with stuff and she does with me as well.
That's awesome.
And bounce things off each other and ask for advice. But it's also her birthday today. So I want to say happy birthday to my big sister, Shauna.
Shauna,
But
happy birthday.
I would say also with my brother as well. When we were younger, he moved away from home to play hockey. And when he moved away, I feel we became better friends. But I think it's one of those things where distance really helps relationships.
Yeah, definitely.
And then when he moved back home, it like we became better friends again, hung out a little bit more and had some similar friends as well. But I think that you hit on one big there with friendships, because when you get busier, you know, some friends you don't talk to and they become just more like acquaintances and not a true friend anymore.
Right.
But then also I have friends in Canada, like one of my best friend Jared at home, who when I go home and I see him, it's like we never missed a day.
Oh,
And
that's
probably,
awesome.
I think I talked about this before, not see each other for 5 or 6 years and hardly talked in between that time, then meet up and it's like we didn't miss a beat. It was like, it's so
That's
real.
awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I think it's great to have a friend like that,
yeah,
right?
it's awesome.
Yes. So I guess there are many parts in our lives that makes us think, oh, it's tough being an adult. So send in your answers, guys. What's the hardest part about being an adult, right?
My hardest part is trying to explain things from my generation to Yoonji.
But I mean, he's young too. Yes.
Young at heart.
Young at heart. Everyone is, right? So 어른으로 사는 게 어렵다고 느껴지는 가장 공감 가는 순간은 언제인가요? So send in your answers, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everyone.
And that was today's Bite-Sized Banter segment. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So, coming back to today's topic once again, what is the hardest part about being an adult? If you guys are maybe teenage listeners, what do you think is the hardest part about becoming an adult? 어른으로 사는 게 어렵다고 느껴지는 가장 공감 가는 순간은 언제인가요? So there are many factors that just, makes us think that we are adults. I mean, for me, I think of myself as a teenager. I don't want to grow up. Yeah. But when it comes to relationships, human relationships or either romantic relationships, there are some challenges that we have to deal with as adults, or maybe some situations where we have to act mature simply because we're aging. Right? I mean, for me, I'm in my 30s, so my friends mostly got married. Some of them have kids, right? And it's easy to kind of drift away from each other. But I think, I don't know. It depends on what kind of situation we're in and what kind of mindset we have, right? But the thing about this, I think that we have to respect the differences, and that's part of me that kind of makes me think oh, I'm an adult, right? Because not every disagreement needs to be won. I think that mature relationships require accepting that another person may have different values in life, different mindsets, or I guess different habits, right? About stuff. And also setting boundaries. For me, when I was young, mom or dad used to make me do homework, right? I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this as well. But nowadays, nobody tells me what to do. But still, I know that at heart, right? Being kind, I know that being kind doesn't mean saying yes to everything. I've learned my lesson throughout my life. Sometimes maturity means disappointing someone in order to kind of protect your time, your energy, or your values, right? So let's see what our sweeties are saying about this. Before that, we have Sang-Yunin congratulating Shauna's birthday, saying happy birthday, Shauna. Ooh, happy birthday to you, Shauna. Woohoo. Hope you're having a great day. Is it are we counting the time zone here? I forgot to ask him. But anyway, thank you for sending in your message, Sang-Yunim. And also we have your self-name saying, when I have to do something I really dread. Oh, definitely, right? You have to kind of set your boundaries, or pushing yourself to do something that you don't want to do, right? And Travis is saying, I love Andrew's surprise eyes directed at Yoonji. I was actually just talking to myself. Hey, please, self, I'm adult. You already know. Stop overthinking and just do it. I know. Oh, you always we always talk to ourselves, right? When I'm opening the fridge and say hey, right? That's when I realize I'm adult. And the person saying, this gets even worse at work. Your self-name is saying, I can choose to skip chores, but work is mandatory, so I hate it even more. So work comes above all, right? Even you leave your laundries behind, your dishes behind, right? And you got to get that work done. I know what it feels like, right? Travis is saying, whenever I face the harsh reality. What kind of reality? May I ask, Travis? If you don't want to say, don't worry about it, okay? Siwon Duni was saying, being an adult is hard because the older you get, the longer your to-do list gets. And somehow, you're supposed to make more money too. That part feels a little too real. So true, right? I mean, I don't know why, but like as we get older, we try to save more money because we know the true harsh reality, right? Like, for instance, the apartment prices are going up, right? They're just skyrocketing these days. So when you look at the price and your bank account, you kind of face the reality there, right? And you're like, okay, I gotta save up this much to, get my house in 10 years, right? That kind of stuff. Also, we have Kainim saying, I think work pressure is the hardest part. Sometimes you have to work overtime because your boss tells you to. If your performance isn't good enough, you could lose your job. That's a harsh reality, right? That's so sad. I mean, you come to work one day and your boss says, okay, see you later. That would be so sad. Okay. But if you guys are competent enough, which I think you guys are already, don't worry about that stuff because I think the world is not stable. Okay. One way or another, I think the world is always changing. So be confident in yourself, guys. Don't worry about the environment. Just keep going. Keep developing. Keep improving. And I think you don't have anything to worry about. I'm like a TED speaker. I don't know why. Also, let's read 2 more messages. We have Travis saying, when I was young, society asked what I wanted to do. But as I get older, it asks what I have achieved. Wow, you guys should be like a keynote speaker or something. Oh my gosh. Also, we have Sangyeo님 saying, parenting is indeed challenging, but it also gives you so much happiness, making the hardship worthwhile. Wow, you grow up as you raise your children, right? That's what it is. And yourself-님, 에구구구, yeah. Can you agree to that, guys? When you're sitting down, you're like, right? And when you're doing some of the hard work, you're like, 그죠? 맞아요. 어른이 될수록 정상 참작이라는 부분이 줄어요. Jenny loves music, so true, right? Money is crucial to us. It's reality for sure, right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for all your sweet messages. And we're going to go listen to this favorite song of mine, INVU by 태연.
아끼지 않고 다
Now it's time for Screen Bites, where we learn English expressions from scenes from movies and TV shows. And this week we're continuing with the animated film called Ratatouille. In Korean, 라따뚜이. So yesterday we met the character named Remy, a little rat with a very unusual dream. While most rats think of food as something to find and survive on, Remy, on the other hand, sees food differently. He cares about that smell, taste, texture, and even cleanliness. But in today's scene that we're going to take a look at, Remy is not feeling excited about his dream. He has just been separated from his family and friends. Suddenly, he is alone. He does not know where they are, and he thinks he may never see them again. Then, the character named Gusteau appears in Remy's imagination and gives him a very important piece of advice. Instead of only thinking about what he has lost, Remy needs to look ahead. So now, let's check out the movie lines, and this is a conversation between Gusteau and Remy. Why do you wait and mope? I've just lost my family, all my friends, probably forever. How do you know? Well, you're an illustration. Why am I talking to you? You just lost your family, all your friends. You are lonely. Yeah, well, you're dead. But that is no match for wishful thinking. If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead. Now go up and look around. So with that, here goes today's expression. You will never be able to see what lies ahead. You will never be able to see what lies ahead. 앞으로 무엇이 기다리고 있는지 절대 볼 수 없을 거예요. So I know it's a long sentence, guys, but the meaning is very useful. When you break it down, you will never be able to here means you won't have the ability to, or you can't. And what lies ahead here means what is waiting in the future, or what is ahead of you in life. And remember, in this expression, the word lie means to exist or to be located. So altogether, the sentence means if you only think about the past, you cannot see the future. Now, coming back to today's scene that we're taking a look at, Remy is heartbroken because he has lost his family, friends, and feels completely alone here. But Gusteau tells him something important. If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never be able to see what lies ahead. He is not saying forget everything. He is saying don't let the past block your future. So with that, let's practice with a few example dialogues. Here's our first one. I can't stop thinking about the mistake I made yesterday. I know it's hard, Angie, but if you focus only on that, you won't be able to see what lies ahead. Great advice, right? Here's our second example. I keep thinking about what I lost. That's natural, but someday you'll need to look at what lies ahead. Here's our last example. I'm scared to start again. That's okay. You don't have to know everything. Just take one step and see what lies ahead. So as you guys see in these example dialogues, today's key expression, you will never be able to see what lies ahead, becomes an important turning point for Remy in this movie. He is still sad. He is still alone. He still misses his family. But Gusteau's words push him to move forward. And when Remy finally goes up and looks around, he discovers that he is in Paris, the very place where his dream may begin. So with that, we're going to wrap up today's Screen Bites, everyone. Tomorrow, we're going to continue with the movie Ratatouille and follow Remy as he gets closer to the world of a real restaurant kitchen. Now, with that, we're going to wrap up and we're going to move on to our next segment. Welcome back to Flashback, everyone. Now we're going back to the Korean dance tracks of the 90s and 2000s. The song that still make us smile the moment the beat starts. The first song that we have for you is 할 수 있어 by NRG. So this is one of the songs that really brings back the bright, energetic spirit of late 90s K-pop. The group NRG had that youthful, high-energy image with catchy dance moves and a sound that made you want to move right away. And the title, 할 수 있어, means you can do it. So even before the song starts, it already feels like a little boost of confidence to your day. So if your afternoon needs a little push, this is a perfect track to wake things up. Next up, we have 많이 많이 by 구피. So 구피 was one of those groups that brought a fun, playful energy to Korean dance music in the 90s. And their songs were not that serious. They were made to be enjoyed, sung along to, and remembered after just a few listens. And the song 많이 많이 has that cheerful, easygoing charm with a hook that feels very much like its time. And it's the kind of song that instantly brings back the mood of old music shows, those dance stages, and carefree summer afternoons. So we'll let the music flow with these next two songs. We have 할 수 있어 by NRG and 많이 많이 by 구피.
내 맘은 너 말 네가 어디서 있는지 네가 매일 뭐라고 샀는지 내가 너의 남자란 것이 믿을 수가 없어 필요 없는 나의 운명이라고 생각할게 그 무엇이든 다 참으며 살아갈게 제발 최소한의 관심이라는 내게 보여줘야 하지 않겠니 너 나에게 나 없인 이제 못 살아 정말 난 네가 전부야 제발 나를 도와줘 사랑의 한마디만 해 도대체 어딜 갔냐 누구와 무엇이냐고 아무 관심 없는 너 어떻게 견딜 수가 있어 이랬지만 부탁이야 네가 없이 나 버틸 수가 없잖아 내 사랑 그대 제발 날 좀 사랑해줘 사랑 좀 날 줘 날 좀 알아껴줘 날 좀 챙겨줘 열 개를 물 쏘고 나다 또 한 개를 사람 또 모른다는 얘기 난 그 말을 또 이해할 수가 없어 살라라 해도 가는 세상에 사람 마음대로 다 보는 안경은 왜 안 생기나 몰라 알다가도 모르겠고 모르겠다가도 정말 모르는 이맘 그런 네가 나를 더욱더 미쳐버리게 해 욕심술이라도 배웠다면 이 맘속으로 훤히 들어보고 싶어 그래야 나에 대한 네 맘속으로 확나지 사랑한다는 그 말은 몇 번도 넘게 했는데 왜는 아무 얘기도 한마디 못하는 거야 하루만 나를 못 봐 터질 때 가서 아픈데 제발 이러지는 마넌 이미 내 사랑인 거야 이랬지만 부탁이야 네가 없이 나 버틸 수가 없잖아 한마디만 내게 해줘 내 곁에서 나 영원할 거라고 내 사랑 그대 제발 날 좀 사랑해줘 사랑 좀 해줘 날 좀 알아껴줘 날 좀 챙겨줘
That was a nice little throwback ride with two songs. 할 수 있어, You Can Do It by NRG and Mani Mani by Guppy. And a lot of our sweeties are saying, ooh, I didn't know this song existed, right? It's a song that feels colorful, your self-name is saying, right? Hope you guys enjoy the song. And we also have Jenny Loves Music practicing today's Scream by line saying, you will never see what lies ahead. Future, just take one step and see what lies ahead. Yes, this is a very, I don't know, like motivational line, I guess, for all of us, right? We don't know what's going to happen in front of us, but if you take that one leap, it might change your future, right? And Travis is also practicing his line as well, saying, I want to be able to see what lies ahead. Why? For your stocks? Just kidding. Also, we have your self-name saying, you're right. People don't cut me any slack just because you aren't young anymore. So true, right? People think that if you're like in your 20s, they expect you to be this type of person. And when you're in your 30s, they expect you to behave this kind of certain way, right? But the thing is that, you know, like if we have that kind of responsibility, no matter what age group we're in, I think that is more relevant than, you know, kind of having that kind of line, right? And also we have Kainim saying, are housing prices still rising in Korea? House prices in China are still falling. Oh, wow. So different, right? Yes, and your self-name was kind of answering to this, right? Yes, and also your funky name is saying, does Remy care about 단짠? And for those of you wondering who Remy is, it's a rats from Ratatouille, the animated film that we were kind of covering throughout this week. And yes, Pirini has a picture up of the poster. If you guys are curious what this movie is about, you can definitely check it out during our Screen by segment or maybe in your free time. And yes, Remy, I guess it cares about 단짠 단짠. And for those of you wondering what 단짠 단짠 is, it's a sweet and salty combination. I love 단짠 단짠. What about for you guys? Also, 상윤님 is saying, somehow my manager recognized that I'm wearing cheap ties just at a glance. So I had to move from 3장에 10,000원 to 1장에 300,000원. Wow, that's scary though, right? If you like wear your tie and someone like your supervisor notices that, are you wearing a tie that is from, that market? That would be scary. Oh man. It's like choking on you, right? Jenny Loves Music is saying, whatever looks good on me would be fine. And the image I project is important for me. Of course, right? For everybody. I mean, who wants to wear like pajamas to work on their first day of work, right? Also, Benny Nim is saying, luxury items is a meaningful part of our life, so it helps. So he's answering to today's question of the day. And lastly, we have Siwon Dunim saying, some people buy limited edition luxury items and resell them later when the second-hand price goes up. Oh, so true, right? I just want to read one more message, guys, okay? 좋을 때는 누구든 다정하고 잘합니다. 그게 변치 않을 사람이 중요한데 그 판단이 중요해 라고 Jenny Loves Music 님이 보내주셨어요. And this is referring to Love Psychology 101, right? So true. Yes, so I always learn so much from you guys. And today, that brings us to the end of today's Sweet Date, everyone. Thank you so much. And before we let you go, I just want to say, you know how like in Love Psychology 101, we talked about how those small gestures can strengthen and deepen our relationships. And in the same way, I hope we all continue to carry a sense of love and care for the people around us, okay? So for our last final song, we have 어느새 by 백예린. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Share your love to the people around you and shine your light. Bye!
어느새 내 나이도 희미해져 버리고 이제는 그리움도 지워져 버려 어느새 목마른 가슴 모두 잃어버린 무뎌진 그런 사람이 난 되면 가네 어느새 시간을 사랑하는 사람마저 뺏어 나를 상심하게 만들었지만 가슴 시린 그런 기억조차도 모두 깨끗하게 잊어버린 무뎌진 사람이 돼가네 어느새 가슴 모두 잃어버린 무뎌진 그런 사람이 나는 되어만 가네 어느새